Hi everyone, welcome to another review. Today we're going to be reviewing Metal Hellsinger. If you don't know me, my name is Delilah, aka ASSASSINA-san. Welcome back to my channel. As a fan of both metal music and first-person shooters with kinetic gunplay like Doom, I was immediately sold on Metal Hellsinger. What sets it apart from Doom is it's actually a rhythm game where you have to shoot enemies to the beat of the music.
To the beat of metal music.
That's really the bulk of the game's charm. If you don't like metal music, there isn't a good story to get you through. I don't even think the gameplay will appeal to you much, considering you need to get into the music to successfully shoot to the beat of the music and actually do significant damage. If this does appeal to you, then this game is going to feel cool as shit. You're gonna headbang your way through 8 levels of hell, each with a different metal song to master. If you successfully shoot enemies to the beat of the song, you build a multiplier and more instruments come into play. If you're at the maximum multiplier, which is 16, then you get the song's full vocals playing and you do maximum damage to enemies. Just to be clear, Metal Hellsinger has a similar aesthetic to Doom, considering it's in hell with demons and the gunplay is fast-paced, but that's it. Doom absolutely has top-notch level design and really cool weapons, whereas Metal Hellsinger's levels aren't as detailed and the guns aren't as interesting. However, Metal Hellsinger is not trying to be a Doom game. It's an FPS rhythm game and probably one of the better rhythm games on the market. You'll face waves of different types of demons to eventually reach the final boss of each level. The final boss is always the same until the last level, where she's in her final form called the Red Judge. Visually, finding the same form of the boss through each level is boring, but the boss battles don't really feel redundant because they each have distinct level designs and they sometimes add multiple bosses to the fight to ramp up the difficulty. But nothing beats the level of epic involved in fighting the final boss. The entire last boss is a spectacle, especially musically. Listening to No Tomorrow by Two Feathers featuring Serge Tankian from System of a Down while fighting the Red Judge put me in the zone. The gunplay is fast-paced and shooting to the beat of the music gets your blood pumping. You get a skull, a sword, a shotgun, dual pistols, a crossbow, and boomerangs. I only really found myself switching in between the skull and the hound pistols because they were the easiest weapons to stay on beat. Unfortunately, I really struggled to stay on beat with the other weapons, so I just didn't bother with them. A minor downfall to the gameplay is the shooting input didn't feel too accurate at times, even with the weapons I was comfortable with. I would have to pause, shoot again, and get back on beat in order for it to work properly. I had this issue with 0 latency during the initial calibration settings, so it's a bit unclear. I flew through the first 5 levels really quickly, and the last 3 levels definitely increase in difficulty. However, you can beat this game in under 5 hours, but it's completely skill dependent. Even though it's a short experience, I really enjoyed my time with it. Plus, you could always replay levels, do these special challenges to unlock sigils, and increase your high score to get higher on the leaderboard. I didn't find myself to be very good at the game, but I often hit anywhere between top 600 and 2000 globally. I'm not sure if that's because I played the game at launch before people grinded, or if it's because I was somewhat decent. But either way, Metal Hellsinger is on Xbox Game Pass if you want to give it a try and you're already paying for that service. I wouldn't blame players for waiting for a price drop if they don't have access to Game Pass, but I would have still paid the release price at $40 if it wasn't already available on a service that I pay for. I don't really care when a game's short, as long as I enjoy my time with it, and I definitely did enjoy my time with Metal Hellsinger. My biggest criticism is that the story isn't very interesting. The game is all combat and music. It doesn't try to be anything else. It's a rhythm game and a damn good one at that. So that's it with my review. I hope that you liked it. If you played Metal Hellsinger, I'd love to know what you thought of the game. What was your favorite level, your favorite song? All of the above. I want to talk all about Metal Hellsinger because I really did adore it. I hope you liked this review, and the most important thing is that you guys take care of yourselves and each other.